Hi everyone. In today's video, we'll cover some important basics on JavaScript: variables, arrays, functions, objects, and loops. Each concept will be explained with syntax, examples, and output. Let's dive into it. Variables. Variables in JavaScript are used to store data that can be referenced and manipulated later. There are three main ways to declare variables: var, let, and constant. So as you can see, this is the syntax for declaring var keyword. Var variable name equal to value. And coming to sample code, this is the example how to use it. Var name equal to alias declares a variable name using var with the value alias. Console.log name. This is like a printing statement. It gives us output, and when we use this, you will get the output as alias. And let, coming to let variable name equal to name. Let variable name equal to value. Using let, when we use let, let's take a variable name like age equal to 30. Here again, when we give age equal to 31, the value changes as 31. So you can see by using this console.log statement. Coming to constant, the value which is declared in this constant cannot be changed. Cannot be changed. To store the value of 5 in constant, the value cannot be renamed. It cannot be changed. So if you try to change, it will cause an error. So you can see this the output is 3.14. Coming to arrays, an array is a special type of object in JavaScript that allows you to store multiple values in a single variable. Arrays can hold different types of data, and they can come with a variety of methods to manipulate and retrieve data. So coming to methods of an array, let's discuss about them. Coming to push. Push adds an element to the end of the array. Push adds an element to the end of the array. So this is the syntax. Coming to the code. The name fruits, apple, banana, and cherry. Now when you use fruits.push date will be added to this array. So as you can see, this is the output. This is when you use pop, the element at the end will be deleted. And when we use shift, the element at the beginning is deleted. As you can see, apple is removed here. When you use unshift and give apricot, let's take apricot, the element will be added at the beginning, as you can see. When you use slice, extract slice is used to extract a section of the array. So if you are taking fruits.slice 1 comma 2 from index 1 to 2, it gives the output from this range. So as you can see from 1 is banana. So it gives the output as banana. Splice adds or removes element from the array. So if you see this one, it removes the element at index 1, and then in the same place it adds the element blueberry. As you can see, it had updated to apricot, blueberry, and cherry. Coming to functions. A function is a reusable block of code that performs a specific task. There are different ways to define functions in JavaScript: function declaration, function expression, arrow function. Coming to function declaration, the values inside it declares a function greet, then returns a greeting message. So console.log greet alias gives the output as hello alias. Function expression, constant add equal to function a comma b, and these flower brackets inside gives the output as console.log add. This function gives the output as you use add 5 comma 3. First the values comes. At first the value goes into this function 5 comma 3 and return as you will given return a plus b. It gives the output as 8. 5 plus 3 8. Coming to arrow function. Constant multiply equal to a comma b arrow a star b. If you want to use this, multiply 4 comma 2. This 4 comma 2 goes into this function, and the output will return 4 into 2. So that is 8. Sorry, which is 8. Now coming to objects. Objects in JavaScript are used to store collection of data and functionality. Each object consists of properties and methods. Properties are the one which holds values associated with an object. Methods are functions that are part of an object and can operate on the object's data. So this is the sample code. Let person. This is an as you can see. This is an array, and using and greet. As you can see inside, this is an array, and for greet we have given a function 2. This declares an object person with the properties name, age, and greet. And this declares an object person with the properties name, age, and its method greet. As you can see here, when you try to give output person dot name, initially it goes into this array person dot name, which is alias. you got the output as alias. And when you do %.greet, inside this function, I mean method, you can see return hello plus this dot name. This dot name, since your name is alias, hello plus alias gives as a concatenation, you will get the output as hello alias. When you want to add another property, like adding another like name, age, greet, if you want to add another property called country, you can add it like this: %country equal to USA. And if you want to see whether it is entered into this array, you can console it and you'll get the output as USA. Coming to loops. Loops in JavaScript are used to repeatedly execute a block of code. The most commonly used loops are for loop, while loop, do while loop, and for each method. For loop, loops through a block of code. It loops through a block of code a specified number of times. It is used when you know the till when you like to iterate it. So this is the syntax of the for loop, as you can see. Now let's try to execute this. So for loop, I'll highlight it. So first, this loop iterates from I equal to 0 to I less than 3. That means from 0, 1, 2, it checks all the values. And as you print it here, you will get the output of 0, 1, 2. While loop is used when you like this loop iterates through a block of code while specified condition is true. As you can see here, you did not give any starting value, but you give ending value. By default, sorry, as you can. So first you take. So first let's take a variable called count and assign it to 0. And when you use this count in this while loop, it takes the starting value of 0 and iterates till, sorry, iterates till 2. As you give less than 3, so it will iterate till 2. And it gives this console. So now, in for loop, use this iteration in the loop itself. This one, to increment to the next value, you take count plus plus here. Coming to do while loop. Similar to while, but it runs the block at least once before checking the condition. So it is same, but the thing which you written in the while loop is written this time in the do. So first at least one time it will iterate this one. After it will check the condition. So if this is true, it will go till the condition. So that's wraps our introduction to Java. So that wraps up our introduction to JavaScript basics. We covered variables, arrays, functions, objects, and loops. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video. That wraps up our introduction to JavaScript basics. We covered variables, arrays, functions, objects, and loops. So see you in the next video. Thank you.